There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Yeah, it's not close enough.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory?
No.
There can be no doubt.
Kinda don't.
I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
If you say so.
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Yep. Yeah, I'll just leave now. So, does she have anything to say if I talk to her with
There you
Shadowheart?
I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Fear my blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. Gold can buy you baubles. A prayer to the Moon Maiden buys you eternity. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am free from my bonds. You must face them. I will...
Okay, so she has nothing to say to Shadowfell. Shadowheart.
In it. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically.
Pet the dog.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me.
What's up for discussion?
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Lucky us.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
The fuck is that?
What?
Why do I have reason to believe that was her father?
Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Yeah, I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
I wonder what the next move is.
Legendary. Interesting. Less damage. Advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. Well, does that mean I can use a yes, I can use a shield with it, at least. What happened to the other weapon? Am I hallucinating? 7 and 5 to 10. So, I mean, this actually has a higher chance to hit, but it does less max damage. And it also allows me to use a shield. So honestly, I think that's worth it.
At least things have stayed interesting. With haste. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Leave me alone!
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company. Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life. Wherefore turnst thou from it? And thus thou art alone.
Man, we really got roasted by fucking Skeletor.
So, and here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
Alright, what do you got for me?
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me. Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
Huh?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
What does that mean?
Rings a bell? Why? Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous. Joking! They're safe. And beautiful. Thank you. I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid. We'll see. Give me a while to put my imagination to work.
Alright, let's go. So head back here.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive.
Yeah.
Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers too. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will
Yeah, everyone's just sort of hanging out while we're having like a manic episode.
All.
Okay, well, surely now I can teleport. No one is here. Well, here I was hoping I would have been able to dump my inventory, but... Right, well... Nowhere else to go but forward.
Ketheric Thorm is no more. But the shadow curse still remains. I need to be careful.
We never did find Thaniel. I have reason to believe he might be somewhere in the darkness there, but hey, what do I know? $5,000 for the next level. Got a slog ahead of us.
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road. Shadow curse still taints the land. Perhaps we could have lifted it. Have we tried? Looks like an army marched through here.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
Well, as long as there's anyone left
And
there
however
to...
deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Now there's anyone left to, you know, live.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Sus. What is going on?
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Well, I will be honest, I didn't think that Flaming Fist Sergeant was going to be that one person. I thought they were going to try and kill him and fail. But, is what it is. I guess now I know that that person's, insane.
If not over, then through.
What? So it's like there was no point in that? In breaking that barricade? Whatever. So when do I get these outer perks, or whatever you want to call them?
I should speak up.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
You sound, yeah, vaguely excited about it.
We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
Yeah, I'm not sure I approve of that.
What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finely positioned for yours truly to ascend. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us. We should get to them first. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Forced to camp. But where? Well, just in case something bad happens, I guess it's in my best interest to save.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Wonderful.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join power.
We're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
I'm very confused.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
saw it coming.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
Yeah, well, kind of have these assholes to deal with. I should have rerolled the crit. That was stupid of me.
We cannot take much more.
Alright, 2 misses in a row.
I don't fancy their chances.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
These boots have seen everything.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I think we just gotta bail.
All right.
Would have been nice to kill that other one, but is what it is. Got some XP at least. What is this Doom Eternal nonsense?
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Better than nothing. Still alive. So that's progress.
Immune to falling damage, jump distance is tripled.
Which way to the nearest library?
Careful, I might.
Yeah, the whole situation kind of went to shit with my entire squad deciding not to jump over. I guess it was my fault for just leaping right into the fray.
Can't afford to let up. Heading there.
I didn't know if because they had Ember in their name if they would have been resistant to fire.
I speak, they burn.
Need to stay focused.
Revive him first. Just in case, for some reason, he wouldn't get XP.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Light on my feet.
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Yeah, well. I don't know what you expect. I just kind of woke up. I mean...
I need you. Now.
What are these two goons doing? Come on. Okay, well I clicked on Gil like 5 times, so why didn't it
Forthwith.
transfer over? Yeah, like why do I get locked in an animation like that? I can't
Keep blade close.
change character.
Moving.
All right. What now? Always room for more. How much further can I go?
I somehow doubt all these disembodied brains are a match for these, like, Githyanki Kung Fu masters.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flare? What's going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you.
Ah, so we've been getting strung along by Squidman this entire time.
That's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. I told you about my room in the Elsong Tavern that night when you held me. I was vulnerable. You comforted me. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Surely this doesn't backfire.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight
I mean, I probably don't have a choice.
together.
So it's Orpheus, huh? Oh, I was hoping for a little more than that. So what is Orphic Favor? All within 60 feet of Prince Orpheus, the entity has resistance to psychic damage and bonus to int, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. And they have detect missiles. It's a reaction to reduce the damage of a ranged weapon attack. Reduce to 0, you use a key point to deflect it. You can only reduce damage from the attack, and additional effects can be negated.
Destroy the honor guard.
Yeah. That was something. Classic. Not horrible. No, I can't get away without getting attacked by that. Not bad. Well, at least they came to us. Clench of the North Wind. Fist of the North Star intensifies. Worth a try. So just like that, he, or she, whatever, broke their mind domination. And they just decided to annihilate Astarion.
I won't give in.
I must regain control over the Githyanki prince.
Take you. Take you.
Classic.
Is it too much to bear?
Some healing for a wizard in need.
And he's dead again. What a surprise.
Quickly.
So unfortunately, unless I use a scroll, he's going to be staying dead.
Take you. Take you. Have to keep going.
Hopefully if I put her as the one physically closest, then nice. Then they will attack her instead. Yup. Like, this is so diseased. Like, yeah, he spent this entire time doing literally nothing. Like, he could have cast a spell like that at any point, but priorities, I guess.
Take you.
We'll be able to start on a better foot this time, because now I know not to just send my dwarf into the fray like an asshole.
Now. I can keep going a little longer now.
Yeah, fighting monks is something that's pretty much entirely new for us.
The skull. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Have to get these idiots to come to us first.
No time to rest.
Might as well take some brains. Surely I'm not actually on a timer.
What path lies before me? Don't mind if I do.
But yeah, like, the Mind Flayer really spent like 3 turns just flying around and kind of just being a nuisance.
Don't help me. The Honor God. Eliminate them. Destroy the God. I will subdue their master. Do not be driven by now. Help me, the God. Do it now.
Eh, well,
Together.
whatever. Because they have bonus to their whatever. Yeah, bonus to saving throws. I don't see much reason to run to them. Yeah, I should have made a monk. It looks like they seem like badasses. Oh, wrong button.
Destroy the Honor.
I mean, what better time to use this? Wow, that did literally nothing. That was, practically no damage. So what are the saving throws? Intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
Take you.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
that hit.
Very well.
Still want them to come to me, so. Yeah, like, wasting his turns on shit like that.
What should I do?
Why they have full health? Yeah, that's not surprising.
Need to find a way forward.
How exactly did I just get out of there without getting an opportunity attack? Well, Asterian's dead. Oh, no. They decided that... Oh, wait, no. Because of that, but even still, that only hit her. How strange. Unfortunate.
I must regain control over the Githyanki.
On my way.
So they're dead now, right?
Heading there.
Oh, there's still that guy. Oh. At least they missed us.
You've made a grave mistake.
Some healing?
I mean, at least they're not dead. Yeah, 50% chance is a little low for my taste. $30 isn't much better, so...
Quickly.
Yeah, like... Oh, he can heal us. That's actually nice. Like, I don't know why he wasn't just doing that from the start.
Thank you. That was too close.
Yeah, no thanks
Don't
to you.
look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
grew attached to a mere disguise, but you judge without even knowing me. It's like I said before, I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them.
What, this fucking Mind Flayer Batman?
And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Yeah, that's not necessarily a good thing.
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki.
Interesting.
Blackith wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him within this prison. His honor guard, ever loyal, followed him in.
So the prism is just
Bound
the
by
portal
infernal
to
chains,
here?
Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost.
So why not
I am relieved
just get his
you
help
have
instead
embraced
of
your potential enough that you could help
force
me
him
eliminate them.
to help us?
Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just
actually surprising.
wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new
But if
vessel.
you're a dude, why did you have to masquerade as a female in our dreams? What do they mean by
I
that?
realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same
Yeah, we can fly around uselessly and waste turns.
If you let me, I can evolve you. You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss. The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
I mean, I guess.
Well, certainly brave of you. I'll say that much.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special.
I mean, a barbarian. I doubt there's much going on.
Hold out your hand. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Nice meme.
The tadpole prickles with excitement, its thoughts rampant and chaotic in its rush to communicate with you. It is impossible to discern any single intention. A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Turning my whole squad into a bunch of squid men isn't my idea of a good
The
time.
brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Is that blood? No.
Let's
Never
see.
mind.
You get expertise in persuasion, deception, and intimidation checks. That's not bad. that's kind of whatever. If I wasn't a melee character, that would probably be good. Enemy within 60 feet targets you with a spell that's a level lower than or equal to your proficient. You can what? I feel like that's useless. Like I have no proficiency in magic, so I feel like that's a wasted stat. Black hole. We can. Yoink enemies into us. That's not bad. Fly. I guess we already have that by default. Mind Blast seems good. So what are these? Displacer beast shape. That's interesting. I mean, technically that's like 85 free health points because if that functions the way the druid transformations do. Gobble up a foe's intellect, lowering their intelligence by 1 per turn and healing your wounds for 5 turns. That seems good. That's nice for helping the boys out. I don't think I actually have any abilities that benefit from free cast, so that can wait. Put it on our squid hat. Yeah, definitely want to check these guys before we go. I didn't even consider that they might have potions, but when I saw the scroll, I assumed that it was worth checking out. Your eyes become black corridors walled in teeth, your gaze capable of inflicting dread sickness or putting creatures to sleep. While concentrating, you may cast Eye Bite with, like, what is that even? I don't understand what that means.
I'll take that.
Well, who knows what's going to be on the other side of this, so save first. Okay, but who has the mysterious artifact? I'm guessing that,
Swift as my feet can carry me.
that just lets me open a portal to go there.
So
Why is your
there's
hair
been a
suddenly
mind
gray?
flayer inside the artifact or astral prism the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is.
That's
But I
fair.
digress. Did you want something? Honestly, I'm still surprised that we actually managed to defeat Ketheric Thorm.
So why is there
Perhaps
no
a final
way of
victory isn't
asking
such a
about why
wild
her
dream
hair is
after all.
suddenly gray?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Waiting for my return.
Let's have
We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Onion?
very well. Might be useful.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Guards blow like petards. They don't help us. Oh, thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin.
Yep.
I'll pay you back.
What's up for discussion?
Cat?
The cat peers back. You read something in its eyes. Doubt. Resignation, perhaps.
Well.
Nearly there now. Can see the city. Up on the hill.
Any merchants?
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Stay back with that name.
You're in my house. I know, was empty. You'll be in a big... The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
You shouldn't have to make people feel welcome in places they don't belong. I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
Okay, and why are they there?
I can't let them stay here. What if the little brat gets into the basement?
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
On my way.
Like, why can't I just take over for Astarion?
Well, wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled? You don't exactly look desperate for gold, but I can't help but admire such solid business acumen. Very well. Get the job.
Do you think you're clever coming in and undercutting us, sweetheart? We were about to make a bit of extra cash before you butted in. You owe the guild a cut.
Hey, I'll give you
The
a
Guild,
cut, alright.
A loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
What is that? What? What do I get a +2 from? Nice.
That was a mistake on your part, sweetie. A mistake the guild will hear about. Come on, boys.
Need to find a way forward.
Alright, so gotta find the basement.
A couple turns should do it.
Yes, I know this isn't the basement. toy maker's basement key? Huh?
Let's have a look at myself.
So much food do I even have? 10 rest worth.
That's curious.
Must avoid that trap.
So what's down in the basement? Nice.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Looks like a trap there.
Be wary. This place
Must
is
avoid that
trapped.
trap.
Let's see what this does.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Gifts for refugees only. Surely they're not all bombs. Pain.
How delicious. A crooked touch.
$10 to $13, so surely we don't fail. Yeah, then we roll a nat 20. Nice meme.
No one stopped me yet.
Put in the teddy bears, make the donation.
Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised. Something good here. I hope.
Wish I had a bag of holding. At the ready.
Can't do anything with it. What happens if I throw it? Nothing. Oh.
A young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown. A young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth.
I have reason to believe that will explode, so...
Be careful. There are traps about.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Oh, no explosion? I'm surprised, actually.
What to do?
Be careful. There are traps about.
Oh, we gotta make room for that.
Breathe deep and move. Be wary. This place is trapped.
That place is... got more explosives than, I can count. Alright, well, I gotta find... donation logs or something.
that could hit that fancy one.
Heartless scum.
I should speak up.
You see, those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn us next? Make it quick if you can.
Not now!
What does that even mean?
Not now! I'm trying to think!
So, is there another entrance that I'm just not aware of?
Can't risk being in open view. With a flick of the wrist. That might be worth a look. Have to keep going. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Watch your back.
So I guess this goon should be the one to disarm it just to be safe.
Yes, let's. Looking ahead. One day I'll catch a break. Bet that will fit in my pack.
I mean, I could give those guys some food. Or money. Because I didn't find any proof of that guy scheming.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
What's the word? Can we stay? I don't want to take charity from some stranger. But
yeah, he wanted to take
I
charity from some guy
for the sake of my daughter.
squatting in some guy's house.
We'll get going as soon as we...
Finally, though, here's your payment, as we agreed. I've got so much...
I mean, technically is a net gain. Still need to find a trader, though, so I can dump some of the stuff in my inventory.
There is so much wrong with that name.
Do you think Dribble
should arrest you on gross negligence. Of course. He never tried.
But the creepy monster thing.
Some bastards lying under us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Check them all out.
It would be most pleasing to sleep in
no doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit.
Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense.
How do you like to kill? I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
My lawyer has advised me to not answer that question.
Killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes and what it gives. One more question, if you'll humor me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you? This weapon must be fit for every kill, even the ones you never think will come. So, answer me honestly. Could you kill one you loved?
Yeah, if there was
a killer inside you, isn't there?
no choice.
It wouldn't take much to push you over the edge.
Oh, it's you.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat is... Oh, you could kill him. Let him close and make him feel the tickle of your blade between his ribs. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Where are you? You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward. Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
Classic. Literally just had to roll like an 8 or up, and...
A liar and a thug.
Well... I mean... Let's try non-lethal attacks.
Another fight. Let's go. Out of sight, out of mind. Don't waste a step.
So, the search continues for a merchant. Because that guy was, desperate for an ass beating, so he doesn't count. Go down the well to circle back to that.
Here we go.
There must be something.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. Gomwick. That's a real shame. Fine
I don't even
courier
remember
he
who that was.
Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Well, before I say something stupid, okay, he has no money.
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished. Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them. I can tell you that much. You do that?
I think.
Well, bring me the letter, unopened, of course.
Oh, that was useless.
We have the Duke's full support.
Stelmane is dead.
Who?
This does not bode well.
I have no idea who that is.
I should speak up.
When will I get to...
Woof! A charming effort, but you can't fool me. You're not a dog. So what the hell are you doing in my kennels? Found him, did you? I can't
Oh,
say I'm
that guy.
surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please. I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
He just phases into reality.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy.
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
No, you won't.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
Hit him with the old psychosis. Yeah, of course we rolled a 1. Why wouldn't we?
And if you do, I'll call the guards. Who do you think they'll side with? The dog is my property. I'm not surprised. Gomwick always indulged him. And he's got a spark in his eye I don't like. Looks lively. Take the useless note if you're so inclined. I'll have nothing more to do with him.
How dare the dog be happy?
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning.
Surely this works. Yeah, what a surprise.
How I run my kennels is none of you. As for you, Dringo,
Oh, we tried. We're not exactly a people person, just like in real life. Alright, well, before we get lost, might as well go down the hole. Murdered refugees. Well, that's a good start. What's all this then? I mean, I can fly with the illicit powers. Okay, well, it doesn't quite work the way I'd hoped. So can I shoot it? Okay, but what did that do exactly? Seemingly nothing happened.
Something over there.
Oh, now something happened.
Trust no one.
I'm sure you're perfectly delightful. I can't talk right now.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I mean, these guys are
Should mind my step.
incapable of leaping across, so... Do I really want to do this with just my barbarian? I mean, maybe they can get around this way.
Ah, excellent choice.
No. Somehow, leaping to the place we came from is too far. What did the game mean by this?
Never a dull moment. Best be on my way.
Alright, well, I guess We'll save just to be safe.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oh, so it took them... I assumed that because they couldn't get there, it wouldn't have actually done anything. So where am I? We're just outside.
No traps, please. More for me. Something over there.
Can't add the lobster cage. Feels terrible. Can't have our own pet lobster.
That's curious.
Always encumbered. So where exactly is this taking us? The hell is this?
What? You are. Perhaps we'll take one more look here, then move on to the Blumhouse. Brethren in blood, kill them!
Someone was arranging these corpses.
How exactly did they ambush us? We were already in combat. Mind reader?
Tormented! On the way.
The witching hour.
What is going on with all these sparkly things?
I'm ready. On I go.
That's curious.
Also, what happened to my Eldritch thing that, like, kills them if they're on, like, 1 health? Did I, like, lose that ability at some point?
Creator. Destroyer.
What's the plan? Let me strike true.
What? What? Pathing, please.
It was a shapeshifter. What's in here?
A special dagger? Frago's Flophouse. A clown's severed torso. Huh?
Is that? Yes. Flesh. Human flesh, no less.
Another step forward.
This is a different path.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
So this feels like an exit. I want to find that dagger for Asterion. I mean, it could be useless, but with like a whole quest seemingly about it, I feel like it's not the case.
Just another crate.
Melkor? Why does that name sound familiar?
Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Not to criticize, but maybe they should have picked a better spot.
Yeah, pretty grim.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Is there anything of actual worth over there? I somehow doubt it. So, did I lose that one power? Yeah, I should have that. And it's toggled on, so I don't know why it wasn't working. Whatever. Game suggests that there's something here to investigate, but I don't see anything. It's very obviously a door, but oh, lever.
Here goes nothing.
A trap. Someone
Leofriz.
What a day.
I will open them up. $10 to $13, so surely we get at least a 7. Okay.
Easy.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
All that for a potion of psychic resistance.
Never wanted the easy path. Better not be cursed.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR. Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clarwen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR. The amulet spirit's granddaughter. She's already gone.
Let's see.
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 Here DR. Lies Sister Shira 1456 date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh.
Yeah.
Gone, thou might be, alas.
Well, that's cursed.
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Try as you might, you can't intuit the price of bearing the monk's madness.
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
Yep, of course. So let's see. It's weird how many undead and zombies have, like, no interaction with, like, the wholly aligned magic.
Got to keep fighting.
The lance board is set.
Mostly just doing this for the temporary hit points.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Oh, that killed all of them. Well, that was easier than I thought it would be.
Eternally cursed then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee, lend your forbearance. No.
Having a giggle, mate?
Soon I may just
I hate
get
it
a
at all
tad
like
mouse intent.
A torturous fate by any measure. Time to press ahead.
Alright, now what's behind door number 2? A way out.
I'll give it a shot.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave. I'm not touching it. Not with a mop 10 yards long. That's Father Logan's blood. He was attacked in the cellar. He had a private altar down there. Used to like the solitude. The man ate like a horse. A soup-hungry horse. Usually took enough to feed a small clergy down there. Look, I need to finish up here. Looks like a room key, maybe?
Alright, so what is so special about that key? This doesn't help me at all. And I'm really going back down there, aren't I? Yep. This is the crime scene.
That's curious.
What's this? Yeah, but what did it do? Oh, it just opens that. Game, please. What a bizarre game. We find a button that closes the door but doesn't open it. Leaving some biscuits out for the dead. Is that a thing?
Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
Can't keep me out.
Well, I mean, it's kind of keeping us in, not out.
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice. Oh, lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, and I got some good stuffs. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
I mean, he doesn't really have anything I actually care about.
What now?
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Your desire.
just shy. I mean, we got rid of some of the stuff. A clown's severed hand. But why?
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Get your shinies and
Just out of view.
Alright, can I yoink the hand?
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Papa sells good things.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Why did we level up off looting a hand?
Can't give up now.
Of all the things.
Can't slow down.
Boney, co-owner of Stony and Boney's Bespoke Creations.
Darling, we have a customer. Browse our bespoke Stony and Bony creations, or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
Nothing I really care about.
Nothing caught.
So I have a clown's torso and a clown's hand. Am I gonna have to do some like dark magic and itchy and scratchy?
What's hiding here?
Do some dark technology to put together some clown's remains.
Ah! Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Check. And Boris. Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire.
Yeah, you look like the type.
Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage. Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can.
Can I talk to the hand? No.
Softer than a whisper. Moving in.
Why do they have a velociraptor? I didn't know there were dinosaurs in Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, well, before I forget, let's just level up now. I'm probably going to be multi-classing at some point, probably a few levels. You want to crit, you roll an extra damage die, as well as the additional critical die. Interesting. Kind of bland, but interesting. When you're hitting, your targets have disadvantage on saving throws against your spells. Well, that's fundamentally worthless for me. Now, what can I get? Not really anything. Two spell slots. flame strike. Pillar of fire roar down in the heavens like the wrath of affronted angels. Interesting. Mass cure wounds. That's very interesting. Like, I feel like I should just get rid of Guiding Bolt. I feel like it's useless. Or at least with how lucky I am as a human being, I feel like it's useless. Interesting. Insect Plague. Locusts attack everyone within range, makes the area difficult terrain, and impose disadvantage on perception checks. Interesting, but I already have 2 level 5 spells. Cloud Kill. K-Kona Cold. Conjure Elemental could be good. Having a free little gimp to follow me around. Telekinesis. I feel like Cloud Kill is nice, but it's poison, and some enemies are just flat out immune to it. I think Kona Cold for sure, and maybe Telekinesis.
Maybe later, Peanut. He doesn't look too good.
Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
Is that supposed to scare me? Uh-oh, clowns.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why?
Because he's your buddy?
Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Not to my taste, but I'll take a clown over some hack magician pulling peonies from his breeches.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Yeah, well, what's the worst that could happen?
A round of applause for the stalwart heart. Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special? and scary. You could give a kitty cat a run for its money. But alas, that's not it. You, my friend, are the
Yeah, I don't
most
know. My
special
cat is
person
pretty
in the
fearsome.
circus in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
Well then.
To bleed? Very well. Praise the Absolute. Is this
Oh.
part of the show?
Bitey Buddy. What is bark skin? Is that like a thorns effect? Or does he just have higher armor? Okay. So, everyone is hostile.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Knocked out, why? I thought I toggled that, so it doesn't toggle it off for everyone? It's weird. Yeah, you gonna attack? Or just look at him, like, whatever.
Here comes the punchline.
Death can't have me. Not yet.
What are my level 5 spells again? Telekinesis and Cone of Cold. I mean, I could pick up the Displacer Beast and throw it at the Raptor. I mean, that didn't really do anything, but I guess it bought me some time.
Ready.
They do not like Gale one bit. So what is clown face plate exactly? Unaffected by hideous laughter, okay. Why'd they kill that guy? Doesn't really do me any good. Does this have resistance to necrotic? Won't let me inspect it to find out. Does not. Oh, that's not terrible.
Let's end this.
Should have probably used a potion, but oh well. Clown hammer. Oh, well, we gotta help
Swift as my feet can carry me.
the boys out.
Save me. I cannot take much more.
Got to concentrate.
Nice. Clobber them. Unfortunate. See if I can get between them.
Spill some blood.
Like, no one likes Asterion. Or Gale, really. Of course.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Can I grab the... No, they're both too heavy to throw. gonna grab the raptor and smack the phase beast with it. It didn't quite work out.
This feels good.
Alright.
Let's finish this.
Another step forward.
Didn't mean to do that. Finger slipped.
Another doppelganger. At least we didn't kill a real cow in front of an audience.
Why do you have to go missing now?
Time to get going.
So who is this guy, and why did he help us?
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
Yeah. Well, that tells me nothing.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real Dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive.
Just
I need to
reanimate
move the
them.
circus, but I cannot
You're a
leave just
necromancer.
yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every
I'm
kind
guessing
breed
Dribbles is the
simply
clown
adored him.
that I'm trying to
I need him
reassemble.
And I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. Even better! Corpses are wonderful employees. They aren't picky about things like working from home or eating. Huh. I can respect that. And you're in luck, because I am old, darling. Along the way, I happened across items of such power that would make you weep with awe. Find my Dribbles. You won't be disappointed. That's the spirit. Good luck. Hello again, my vicious little...
I mean, I have a torso, and I have a hand.
The attack is nothing to worry.
Dribbles is dead. Joyous news. He was most irritating.
What's with the camera angle suddenly being terrible?
Akabi's Wheel of Wonders is better than any clown. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if
Yeah, I
luck
can't move the
smiles
camera
upon you,
during this.
win the grand prize, the jackpot. No more questions. Spin or don't.
Let's save first before something horrible happens.
All's well that ends. Oh, not as bad.
The spongy mo... Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. The dirt beneath my fingernails. You are nothing. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. All right. Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. Yes! Drown me! Alas! No! You are welcome!
A magic walnut.
Prizes! Found only in the most exotic of plains!
Eternal carafe of wine, or sometimes acid. So what about that walnut? It's just 5 walnuts. So how much does this actually cost me? 12,538.
You failed to win the
500.
grand prize, but fear not, grotesque one. Try again. Your tiny mind has failed. The spongy mortal return. Let us. Alas! No. You are welcome.
Yeah, whatever. Alright, I don't really have any more time, so that's it for me for today. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for the views, hosts, follows, everything.
Moving ahead.
You guys are awesome. I'll be back in tomorrow, same time. We'll figure out these stupid quests and get on our way.